Yeah.
recording.
All right. Oh, isn't it a bit fast?
Well, yeah, it is.
Okay. All right, my dear. So I just want to know how long have you been smoking for?
For 7 years now.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 23 and I started smoking when I was 16.
Okay. So what is it that made you decide to smoke?
Well, the common reason, hanging out with a bad crowd, and all my friends were smoking, so I kind of did. But then, apart from that, my dad used to smoke a lot in the house when we were young, and every now and again we'd just pick up a cigarette that he left over and just puff it. So I guess I got the habit from there, really.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any kids.
Okay. And when you look at the fact that you started smoking because your father was smoking,
Yeah.
what would you do to try and make sure that your own children do not smoke?
Well, I don't smoke any place else near my family.
Okay.
I normally smoke when I'm alone or when I'm at parties where nobody related to me is close by. Because I really don't think that smoking is a good thing. It's just right now quitting is just a bit difficult. And of course, the mentality that it relieves stress somewhat.
Yes.
Yeah, so I kind of have that thing with me because my work is very stressful. So every now and again, I just go out for a 5-minute break and then I smoke just to calm down.
Okay.
Seems to help.
Okay. Well, I think the good news is that obviously you're not alone in this
Yeah.
habit, so you shouldn't feel guilty.
Yeah.
But the bad news is that it obviously isn't good for your body. You know.
No, certainly not.
And I always tell people that stress is one thing that we all have to live with.
Okay.
And I think the main thing is we need to find ways of tackling it in a different way.
Okay.
I know I just caught you in the middle of your break, so I'm going to make it quick.
Okay.
But I just want to know, do you have any other ways of tackling your stress other than smoking?
Well, I'm an artist. I do dance and I play the guitar and I sketch, but I don't have time for that anymore. So normally what I would do when I'm in a stressful situation, I'll just chill and sketch.
Okay, what about exercising?
I do yoga. It's just about
Okay.
it. Which
Nothing that increases your heart rate?
is nothing apart
Okay.
from that.
If you had to join a group that does running and exercising, would you be willing to try it out to see the effects of it? Are you aware of any of the positive effects from exercising?
Well, except for having a fit body and then being healthy,
Not much.
not much.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's good that you're saying that because I'm obviously going to investigate further how we can actually get the message across about the importance of exercising.
Alright.
And I think the last question I want to ask you is, do you know any of the negative effects of smoking?
Of course, one, your lungs, obviously. And apart from that, I wouldn't say I know any further, but I know it has a bad effect on a lot of things. Because, for one, I have a condition and it kind of affects me bad. I've been told to quit smoking a couple of times. And it doesn't work out, and I even have lung infection. Bad enough, I still smoke though. But yeah,
If there's any young person out there that wants to start smoking,
to start, yeah.
is there anything that you would tell them?
Of course, like smoking, it's really not good for anybody's health, for the environment, and for the people around you, especially for people that care about you. Also, another thing about smoking, it's a waste of money at the end of the day. You go out, you spend money on cigarettes, all of which you could have saved the money and used it for something more productive.
Okay, excellent. No, thank you very much for that. And do you smoke anything else other than cigarettes? Any dacha or anything else like that?
Occasionally I smoke weed and habli. That's just about it.
Okay. Which came first? Was it the habli and the weed, or was it the cigarettes first?
What came first was the cigarettes for me, and then I was introduced to weed, and then habli, when go out in parties, everybody smokes that.
Okay, so you'd agree that smoking becomes an entrance to wanting to experiment with other things.
Of course it does.
Thank you very much, my dear.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm going to give you the site that you need to get onto just to get more information. How do you stop this?
You can just
Thanks.
jump in.